All right, joining us now on Middle Child Day is an expert on the topic. His name is Bruce Hopman. Bruce, how are you today?
I'm doing great, Nick. How's it going there? Happy Middle Child Day.
Absolutely. Now, you're a member of the International Middle Child's Union?
A member. I might be the only member. I'm the actual founder of the International Middle Child Union.
Tell me a little bit about the group.
Well, I found it ironic that we were given this holiday, Middle Child Day. You know, we complain our whole lives that nobody pays attention to us. And then they give us a holiday that nobody pays attention to. So I said, gee, that doesn't seem right. We got to do something about it. So I have a blog, I had a Twitter feed, Facebook page, kind of joined them together to recruit and form the International Middle Child Union with the goal being we would go on strike on Middle Child Day and raise awareness for Middle Child Day.
And how's that going?
Well, there's a lot of chatter going on Twitter. I'm asking people to use hashtag #MidKidsStrike and get it out there. You know, I've been talking to a lot of people about it. It seems to be getting some play. Who knows? You know, maybe this is the last time Middle Child's Day will be forgotten. Maybe next year, even though I doubt it very much.
For those of the people that are the listeners out there that have not really experienced it, what is the plight of the middle child?
Well, you know, there's the firstborn who gets they're the firstborn, so they get all the attention. And then, you know, there are the ones that kind of fall in the middle. And then there's the last one who gets, like, you know, a lot of attention because they're the last child.
And the baby.
The baby, exactly. So, you know, if you're stuck in the middle, and depending how many of you there are, you don't get as much attention. You know, they had that first one. They were the only one they had to worry about. Now they have another child. Well, it's not as easy. But again, they make the exception when the baby comes along. So we kind of are constantly craving for attention is, I would say, the trademark of a middle child. And I testimony to that. Here I am, 56 years old, having a global strike for attention.
So how does being a middle child manifest itself in our adult years? How can you identify who is a middle child among adults? Are there flags that stick out?
You know, sometimes it's funny. I was speaking with someone, and they were talking about their grandchild who's a middle child, and they see him doing certain things, and they think to themselves, "What the heck are they thinking?" I think you get a lot of that head scratching. I think you see middle children crying out for attention in ways that make it really obvious that they're a middle child. So, you know, just for example, like Britney Spears is a middle child. So, you know, that gives you an idea of the things that middle children might do to get attention. Joaquin Phoenix is a middle child. Now, that's not to say that all middle children are like that. Bill Gates is a middle child. Well, Madonna's a middle child, so I don't know exactly where that falls either. But it definitely is, I think, our trademark, that we're always looking for attention.
Do I count as a middle child if I'm the second oldest of four, or is there some nickname for people like me, tweener or wannabe or something like that?
There might be lots of nicknames for you, but I would say that you're a shared middle child. I mean, you're not the firstborn, and you're not the lastborn, so you're in the middle. It's undeniable. So you're a middle child. I don't know if the characteristics are the same in your family. If you're a family of four, you actually, you know, it was, okay, you had an oldest and youngest who could kind of team up, and then the two middle could team up. So that was like a fair fight. So
I kind of get like a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Almost an ideal situation.
Be incredibly messed up on many levels.
Well, so what you're saying is my being on the radio could be traced back to my having some traces of middle child syndrome and my cry for attention.
Yeah, I don't know. You get to speak to thousands of people every day, and they listen to you. I wonder how many other radio people are actually middle children.
So are there support groups or anything? What is the solution? How can we prevent this, spread the word? What do you have in mind?
Well, I think abstinence is the only way to actually prevent it. But I think through my blog, and it's smackdabtheblog.blogspot.com, I think that's a way for people to, for middle children, to kind of come and laugh at it. Look, you can complain about being a middle child, or you could have some fun with it, and you can laugh about it. I choose to laugh about it. I also choose to complain about it, but I choose to laugh about it more often. You come to the blog, you'll see some funny stuff, you'll enjoy it. If you're not a middle child, you know, you were probably related to a middle child, or you know a middle child, you come to the blog, and you get some kind of it's a look inside our warped mind.
Absolutely.
Through the distorted lens of a middle child.
They're the ones that need the insight. This problem gets resolved if everybody understands our plight.
Yeah, the firstborn and the lastborn, we wouldn't be middle children without them. So they have to take some responsibility in this. I think we all have some accountability here. So coming to the blog is a way to do a little, a little atonement for giving us middle child syndrome and things like that. By the way, if I could just mention, to help celebrate today, besides just striking and raising awareness, if you go to the blog, there are Middle Child's Day greeting cards that are totally, absolutely free. They will cost you nothing to download. Just, nice, warm thoughts to send to the middle child in your life. Things like, sorry we couldn't be with you to celebrate Middle Child's Day. We're having dinner with your brother and sister.
Nice,
touching thoughts. There's a belated Middle Child's Day card because, in all likelihood, nobody's going to know it was Middle Child's Day today, and they might remember tomorrow, so they could send a belated card. And we also have, I think, what might be the world's first hand-me-down greeting card, which only seems fitting for the middle child because hand-me-downs were a part of our growing up and part of probably what contributed to the way we are.
Well, he is the founder of the International Middle Child's Union, and his name is Bruce Hopman. Bruce, thank you again so much for joining us today.
Thanks. Glad to be here, and happy Middle Child's Day to all the Ohio middle children.
Happy Middle Child's Day to you too, Bruce.
All right, take care.